Hello.
Hello. Oh, there's an Ed. Hi, Ed.
Yeah, and Ed fell asleep in his chair.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of have that feeling too. I've been working 10-hour days and then working an additional 5 to 6 hours on the weekend. So, desperately trying
So
to earn money.
after the last time we did this stuff, I found a guide on YouTube. Excuse me. And it said a good rotation for Scholar was Cleric Stance, Miasma, Bio, Energy Drain, Swift Cast, then Miasma, then do Energy Drain again, then Ruin, Chain Stratagem, Shadow Flare, and then Ether Flow, Miasma 2, Miasma 1, Energy Drain. I think there's also a few more Ruin in there. I forget exactly. But I logged in, clicked on Summoner, and I'm like, ooh, I have to rearrange my Summoner bar, like I rearranged my Scholar bar. There's a couple of things that don't match between the two, like there's no change stratagem for Summoner.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, is everyone gathered in Drybone, or am I just gonna keep going with the stuff here?
Oh, keep going with the story. I really gotta log in.
Okay. So, hello everybody, my name is Aaron Romeomoon Burke, and I am here with magic voices of Barry Kazak Goldberg
Hello.
and Adrenivian Dunkel.
My chair is comfy.
And,
I fall asleep in it.
yes, Ed has fallen asleep in his chair.
Many a time.
Later on, I think we will also have Randy Ranson McCulloch logging in. I think he's just setting up his computer right now. I'm kind of tired too myself. I've been working quite a lot because I'm saving up for a vehicle as well as paying off some credit card debt, which is actually going pretty well. A lot better than I
That's
would
good to
have
hear.
thought. Yeah, a lot better than I would have thought. Let's see here. I need to get down there. All the way over there.
Oh, right. I was in Kugane.
Oh, there we go. This also means that I'm easily confused. Yeah, that's not too far away. Keep seeing the shadow of a bird, but I don't see any birds.
Ah, they're usually pretty small when they're in there.
It's all an optical illusion. Should probably send out my tweet. We're not gonna have Vixie in the chat. He would be away for the day.
Oh, let's just tune this way. Have that.
Hello, Earth Sprite. Hello, Coco. Let's see here. Sandgate.
Add local, that's why I don't have that.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, there he is. Stun grid. Hello there, my friend. Whee. A fine day for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Hey, cup of coffee.
And hello.
Hey.
You look absolutely smashing, Phyllis. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Or a wild wren has appeared. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. There's no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? At ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am the priest of the order of Naldo. I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, August. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very, very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a storm and plunder the village, plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, as few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to Yamalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story, and what made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell whole meat. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja paid me. You sacrifice innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves for the gods. Ah, not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out! No, I know nothing about that, I swear! At this stage, I'm rather declined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, will you? Would you? I shall pry everything I can out of his filthy mouth. Out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. So do I still have to wear the garb?
Nope, you're done with the garb.
Okay. Probably a good thing. I see evil things ahead.
Where are you?
I'm over by Thancred.
Where's Tancred?
You're not gonna see him on your map because it's a quest spawn. She's out in the middle of the. She's out in the middle of the wilds.
Oh. Okay. Is there a group yet?
No,
Okay.
because Erin has to go. Remember, she's going to have a solo thing in her
Right.
next quest,
Wow.
and I'm sitting here playing around with my Weiss Schwartz cards while I wait. So I haven't started one.
and I'm like 2 or 3 missions ahead of her and stuck.
Where are you stuck at?
Use the duty finder to confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Embers.
Oh, yeah, we'll be doing that.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, it's basically warps you to an area that's a small place and a dungeon with no way to get out other than teleport. And if you teleport, there's no way to get back.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
For future knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't, like, going back to that area isn't a thing. You don't have to go back to it.
Mm.
It's kind of a quest holding area if you're able to just continue right along the storyline. So you could leave since you already have the quest, and then you'll be able to pop back and do the quest, and then you'll be able to go to the next quest guy.
Well, it's not like I have any other active quests at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
I've burned my way through all the class quests.
It's a mud skipper.
Alright.
I see you're rocking the Astrologian right now.
I always rock the Astrologian, my friend.
Always
Yay.
rocking.
Astrologian is kind of my preferred healing class.
Nice.
Well, they haven't put a new healer out since Astrologian.
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered Shadowbringers.
Yeah, you get your fat loot tomorrow.
Woohoo!
I gotta do that today. I've been slacking.
loot.
I
Yeah,
wish
The
I
earring is going to be
I wish I could afford it.
the earring is going to be broken and wrong.
Yeah.
So wait, if Rand waits past the 1st of March, does he still get the fat loots if he pre-orders at like
Yes.
March 6th or something like that?
Yes, he will.
Be closer to March 3rd, but yeah.
Well, the whole point is, pre-order bonuses go out on Friday. All that means is if you pre-order before July, you get it. But
Okay.
if you order after July, you won't get it.
Okay. Well, now I just only have about $22 left this month.
Yeah. And the bonus thing is you get all the other expansions when you do it. So.
Yep.
What's the difference between the collector's edition and the regular
And the regular edition?
Yeah.
About 3 items
In game or
in game. The pre-order stuff shouldn't be affected. I can alt tab out and check that.
Ah. Hello, I'm in Philia.
So yeah, if you wanted to rock the Blue Mage, I could always go Scholar.
So here's the thing. Need to wait.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a 4-person trial.
All right, let me.
So I might just be able to do it.
Okay. All right, welcome back. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Meep. Wow, okay. Boop. There we go. Alright, though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. that you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Moonamix, Bubbly Pots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Moonamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Moonamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Moonamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Moonamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear.
It's off of the station, basically.
Blackbrush Station.
Yeah, it's off of Blackbrush.
Alright.
Blackbrush. Blech.
I guess I shouldn't go through Blue Fog?
No, God, no.
Okay. Alright. Boop.
Yeah, it's just right off Blackbrush. It's a thing that looks like a horde symbol just to the northeast of where it says Blackbrush.
Yep.
Materia Master.
Materia Master.
I'm looking at it on the map.
Oh man. New idea for the live stream title, Materia Girl. Alright, so now we get to finally experience Materia in this game.
In a Materia
I have
world.
not joined.
Yeah, materia is not a big thing in game for a while. Well, it does give you little bonuses. It's kind of more. I hate to say it, but it's kind of more of an end game thing.
Hey, level 50 Sabatender.
Yay!
Yeah, I would ignore him. He probably won't attack you.
Eh.
Note, I'm saying probably.
I'm just gonna
But
go
if you
around
attack
here.
him first, don't attack him first.
Yeah, don't attack him first.
Wow, my MP is actually over 1,000 now.
What level are you?
31.
It does take a while for your abilities to actually get up there.
Yeah. I'm at 34 and I got 1138 MP, so.
Yeah, okay. So, before you start reading, Aaron,
Uh-huh.
the only difference between the collector's edition and the standard edition hunts in the Square Enix store is a mount, a leveling gunblade, and a minion.
Okay.
So that is the only difference between the two. You can also buy the collector's edition later on.
Okay.
Now, I am going to point out, 99% of the cost of the collector's edition is basically an account-wide mount. Is the account-wide mount.
Oh, okay.
You figure the mount costs you $18, the wind-up minion's 1, and the weapon is 1.
Oh,
But like
okay.
I said, you can buy it later.
Oh, I already bought the collector's edition. I was just like, eh. I almost always
No,
go
it's
for...
That's more for Rand.
Huh?
That's more for Rand.
Oh, for when he decides to buy it. So you can still get the earring and you know,
Yeah.
and that with
Well, the earring's the most
regular.
important thing. You still get that in the $40 expansion.
Okay.
All right, you may continue.
Alright. Pishkush. Pishkush? Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mudamix bubbly pots? There's absolutely no defining characteristics except the hilt does smell quite nice. Fighty full drinks and airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Fool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Fool, then Big Eyes Fighty Fool gains power of airy self. Pishkish Mudamix is is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mudamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mudamix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia.
Oh God,
The materia. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point to Fighty Tool, yes? Pishkish. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is kind of a crystal. It is created by reducing equipment into its etheric constituents and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you teach a piece of materia to gear, attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mudamix turned that dagger of yours from the summit as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? The Uplander best fill brain cases with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mudamix.
So, to translate that last bit, you need to be a level 30 Disciple of the Hand to learn how to deal with materia. They teach you about materia conversion, which is what he was talking about, where you turn. Whenever it says like a piece of armor has spirit bound to you, that's what they mean. So if you open your character window,
okay.
and then hover over a piece of equipment.
Okay, we'll just do this for now.
So if you look by the image in the little window that pops up, see how it's got a green bar and then a blue bar?
I don't see a blue bar. I see a white bar.
Okay, it's white. It starts blue and then it goes white.
Alright, so maybe...
So the green bar is actually your equipment's durability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed
the white
that.
bar
There
is your spirit bond.
Alright.
So anything with a maxed out white bar, you can materia convert.
Okay. So this ring has a blue bar.
Yep.
And this
but,
ring
okay,
has a white bar.
here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be wary of what you convert. Like, never convert the brand new ring.
Okay.
Because it's got that XP bonus below a certain level. It helps you go past the lower levels of classes faster. And you
Okay.
can yeah. So you never want to get rid of that. So you just pay attention to what you do. Also, go repair.
Should really do that.
You should do that before you go into the scripted encounter.
Okay.
That's going to happen soon.
Alright.
So what's a good durability level to actually go repair?
When that bar is about half gone.
Yeah, kind of.
That's about
Yeah.
50%.
Just about all of mine are still at like at least 80%.
I have broken stuff before, so.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
break stuff, it stops giving you stats.
Okay.
Now,
I don't see a mender around here. I'll have to probably go back to town or something.
yeah, you have to go back to just go back to the station. There's a mender there.
Okay.
So when you said you gotta be level 30 Disciple of the Hand, is that that's the?
That's an actual crafting class, not a gathering class.
Yeah, I remember Disciple of the Hand.
The closest I have is Goldsmith at 20.
I would go back. I would go over there and check. Mostly because it has been a very long time since I did it, and I might be getting my levels wrong. Gotta remember, I was doing all these low-level crafting things like a year ago. A year plus, I should say.
See, because I have a quest for what is it? Oh yeah. For a melding of the minds, I have to craft a staghorn staff and enhance it with a materia of any type, then give it to somebody. And that's for that's your goldsmith actually at level 20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it might be level 20.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
It
I mean,
might
they
be.
give it to
I
me at
don't.
20, so.
Yeah, I don't remember because it has been so long.
Unless that means I have to get another hand class up to level 30 and then go back to that.
It might not be that. You should be able. You probably be able to do it. I don't remember. Hey, look, back to the sands again.
Woohoo! Let's
You will never know how happy I was when they moved the sands to Mordona. Oh God.
Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water here quick. This is pretty much a straight chat.
So I'm wondering, how do I get materia and enhance staghorn staff that I've made?
Okay.
I pick one of the things I have max attunement to, and then
and then you right click on it.
yeah.
Let me open up my armory chest while Aaron is running.
Let's see here.
You right click on it, and then if you are able to do a conversion on it, there's an option called that just says convert.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay.
But always make sure you know what you're converting before you do it.
Yeah.
If it's something you want to keep for later, don't convert it.
That level 1 item doesn't even have convert as an option.
No, level low. I think you have to be at least item level 10 before you can convert.
Well, I right-clicked on some level 1 items and convert was there, but it was grayed out.
Okay. Then after stream, I would go to Mutamix and see if you can learn the conversion ability.
Oh wait, there's the. If I click on that, I clicked on something where I have full attunement and convert is not grayed out.
Well, then do it if you don't mind losing that item.
Exactly. Hempen robe. Can I use that for anything? I don't know. Ooh, level 5. And it doesn't have convert as an option. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, usually it's about level 10.
Well, some of the level 1 items have it.
Well, I don't know which level 1 items would have it. I don't deal in level 1 items anymore.
Level 9 item has convert.
Yeah, and if you're okay with losing it, do it.
Yeah, which item was that?
Alright, welcome back. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. One ternary digger now made special with the wonders of materia. There we go.
Level 6 item, I don't even like the color.
Ah,
I'm
what
gonna
a
try it.
remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Level 27.
Wait a minute.
Word has arrived at from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them. Thancred is presently attending to the matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such a time as he does, you will be the sign's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him, such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright. I have some grilled dodo. And some bubble chocolate. And also some grilled carp.
Yeah, remember, you could eat 2 of them to get their specific buff for an hour, but you can't eat 2 different foods to get both buffs.
Okay. Camp Drybone. So 2 in order to eat to get the 60-minute buff, huh? Ah,
Yep.
there you are.
It's the same buff, but it's only available for 60 minutes.
Yeah. Otherwise, a single one is only for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So I need to go over here. Flame Sergeant. Woohoo! 60 minutes of awesome. Salute. Ah, your Phyllis, Blade of the Scions, my thanks for coming, friend. We're strong for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on the mission. Our objective is to capture Emulsia and pry from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungus has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much more of the Emulsia plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does.
So this is going to be run out to the area, and then there's a little thing you click on, and then you get a solo thing, and then we form a party and we go smite a primal.
Woohoo! Spiting primals.
So I converted to level 1, I got a Savage Might materia. The level 6 I converted was a Craftsman's Cunning materia 1.
Yeah, it depends upon what type of gear you convert. I think.
So what other types of materia are there?
For just for sake of ease, there's going to be materia that buff all the attributes. And then there's buffs, and then there's stuff that will buff critical hit, determination, direct hit.
Oh. So if I have stuff with stats I like, but I don't like the way it looks, I get to full attunement, make it a materia, and then I get something I like, and I match the materia up with that.
Oh, that's what glamour prisms are for, my friend.
Then,
because trust me, there have been a number of raid things that were like best gear level. That, well, here let me. Do I still have it in my armory chest? No, I actually like the Void Arc. Sort. Ah, dang it. Gotta bork up my
Man, there's a fate going on.
yeah. Gotta bork up my glamour on something so I can show this to you. Yeah, throw that on a try-on. Like that. Okay, I linked you the Evilisian Arithmancer. Arithmetician's robe. Alright. So if you right click it and hit try on, to see how it looks on your character, or you can see how it looks on me. Because I'm wearing it right now. I hate the way this looks. The front, it's a giant apron.
Yeah. If it looks bad on you, it would look worse on me.
Yeah. That's why. No, I don't want to convert. That comes later. That's why I have Glamour Prism. Change the appearance, but keep the stats. So usually, are you in the Fate or are you? Oh, you're in the.
I'm in a fate.
You're in a fight. Alright, so usually, especially when it comes to like top tier gear, your primary stat, so in the case of the coat, the robe, intelligence, is already maxed. So applying materia is more for increasing the secondary, like spell speed, or vitality, or crit hit. You know, it's for increasing those, making those values stronger.
Oh, weird. Is the fate done, or is it just glitched?
They spawn in they spawn around town. The fate is for the entire town.
Oh, okay.
When I click try on, when I examine, it shows the actual thing is the thumbnail, but it shows what you're cosmetically equipping on the try on.
Yeah, so it should be showing you what you would look like wearing that armor.
So what's the thing that looks like?
You mean what I glamored it into?
Oh, I see. Hailstorm Code of Casting. It goes between the two.
Yeah.
When I mouse over it.
Got some stuff. That's good. Alright.
Which I tend to keep the Hailstorm Coat of Casting on me. Because I like it.
Eh. Yeah, I already tried it on. That's...
Oh, damn it.
Did you fail? Did you fail the fate?
No, external hard drive crashed.
Oh no!
Again. This is a problem with not having a large enough internal hard drive that I have to put everything on the external one.
Especially with having a shitty external drive, which crashes a lot.
It's an older one, that's for sure. I think it's from 2013 or so. Because I used to use it for putting... Oh no, it's actually older than that, because I used to use it for putting the lounge leads stuff on it. Alright, folks, we'll be right back. Let me put up images. Donate, yes, and information, yes, there we go.
We still don't have that technical difficulties picture of me beating the shit out of Barry.
I haven't made one yet. No, it will be made eventually someday.
Well, you know, it's a little easier now, so all we need to do is get a screenshot of Barry, a screenshot of Randy, and, you know, we have Randy's character throttling Barry's character because Barry's a potato.
Bury the potato.
Oh, wait. I was going to say I have paddles and stuff, but then I remembered Randy's Mr. I don't want pictures of me. So...
Wait, so would Randy be strangling Barry's real life personage, or
It'd be game
he's
avatars.
strangling the Lalafell?
Yeah, it would be the Mikote skirt strangling the Lalafell.
That would be kind of funny. Alrighty. Back in the game.
And for a parting comment for that topic, all I'm going to say is, if you knew what I did this weekend, ...
Come on, game capture. There you go.
I don't want to know what you do on the weekends, Barry. That's all
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
Knowing what I did,
Knew what
you're
he
right.
did on the
you don't wanna
weekends,
know.
we wouldn't want to go anywhere near him.
Uh-huh.
Unspeakable acts, I believe, is how Barry described it.
And that's where I'm leaving it.
Okay.
Because then they wouldn't be unspeakable.
They would be muttered. As in, oh my god, I can't believe...
I hope you took a shower in acid.
Vandalous imp! Oh, they're not attacking me. Okay, whatever.
You are too strong for them.
Oh yeah, I'm level 27. Holy cow. Okay.
I will say that when I was waiting for my ride out to Milwaukee for the weekend, I ran into Erin as she was walking out to get a ride to work, and she saw one of the things I was bringing, and yeah, unspeakable is about right.
Level 24,
Don't-
eh?
don't
This
wanna
should
know.
be a piece of cake.
You're right. You don't want to know.
How many times? Well, how many times will the hard drive crash?
Too many.
Oh, what can you do with a crashing hard drive?
It's all that scarred up dude. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the emulsion appear.
So you're now
Yes,
having
sir.
to do the fate over again.
No,
I'm
she's
doing-
actually in the storyline.
Yep, storyline mission.
Yay.
Yep, I know which mission you're on.
Whoa! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Betrayal!
Curse cure sudden but inevitable betrayal.
I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Our man on the inside, eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee. Son of a bitch. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Ah, man. How many times am I going to die in this one? We shall see.
Stop running and fight like a man. Are you a man or a mouse? Squeak.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Come in. Back
They're a
in.
bunch of cats. I mean kitties. But we don't say that. Family friendly.
Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Anyone's pet.
Hey. Ah, man. Being held in place.
I'm still wondering how the hell the end of that phase happened to me because I was kicking ass.
Did you
Some of
die?
them are scripted.
It's scripted. Like
Yeah.
you beat X number and then event happens.
Yeah.
Trust me, there are a number of things that happen in the game that go, my character should be able to take that no problem, and yet it still happens.
Like 50 emulsion, no problem. AoE. Keep fire too, bitches.
Yup. Oh, just wait until you're casting Fire 3. And Fire 4.
I'm still slightly offended that they're not called Fire Firaga.
Fire, Firaga, yeah. But at the same point, I sit here and I go, I don't mind, because I would probably get...
I wouldn't.
I think they were in 11.
It goes all the way to 11.
Bitch.
I don't know if they're bitch. I just know, like, I think they had it set up like that in 11, and then I think they just decided to go with a 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
I don't get Fire 3 until 34.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's best until you cast 4. You have enough mana to cast 4 in a row before you have to switch over to ice. It's best to use basic fire.
Actually,
fire,
it's not much more expensive than Fire 2.
that costs is exponential. That cost is going to get a lot worse.
Because, okay, so Fire is 82 MP. Fire 2 is 123
I'm actually running out of
MP.
TP.
And then Fire 3 is 165 MP.
So, on a level 70 black man, Fire 1, 1,200 mana.
Did we make it? Did we make it?
Fire 2 is 1,800 mana. Fire 3 is 2,400 mana before I'm fire attuned.
Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man.
Because remember,
So
mana
you wanted
costs
up to get
double
a
when you're
2.
fire attuned.
Behind you!
So you don't want to get a tune first?
No, you want to. You want to be.
Because it does, like, shitloads extra damage.
It increases your damage.
Bring her.
So you wind up to get attuned, and then you do
Yes,
the more
much.
powerful ones.
Trade your skill.
No, because because my Fire 3 basically is almost like 3 or 4,000 mana in Fire Attunement. It's
Well,
Astral Fire doesn't do that. Like, play a Black Mage for a while. You'll figure it out.
Well, I'm still, what does that say, level 6 or 8?
Whee! Okay.
8.
Wow, what a bunch of losers.
Yeah, I got a ways to go. I mean, I only have up to Thunder
Hey!
unlocked.
I fear the Romeomoon to give us to our god as an offering. I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Bowl of Embers is now accessible.
Alright.
Why are you in orange?
Because
why
we're
is she
friends.
Yeah.
And we're not
Yeah,
on
you-
a team.
Yep, friends' names are orange.
Wait, do
That's
I team up yet?
Yes, now you can.
Yay! Friends unite! Boing. Boing.
Alright, Barry, you want to try healing this?
Okay, sure.
So is this the
This is the Ifrit encounter.
This is our first trial.
okay, so it's not a dungeon. It's not the optional dungeon we had.
Nope. I unlocked that.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't go into it.
Smart move. Halatali is boring as fuck.
I mean,
Alright.
I unlocked it, and I'm just like, okay, let's continue the main storyline, please. Then I wound up here, and isn't here just lovely?
It's a cave. It's roomy.
I was playing. I got here about 4 in the morning. I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah, and your DPS. DPS queues are a bitch.
No, for this particular trial at 4 a.m., there was fucking nobody.
Yeah, that's
There
the
were
problem.
2
DPS
people
queues
in
are
the
a bitch.
queue. Yeah.
I have to assemble a party.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, but you know that's what you got us for.
Wait, what? We have to assemble party?
We have a party now. Aaron has to queue for it.
Oh, okay. Boop. I was just running around talking to people. Just doing my own thing.
Yay.
Sadly, I can't learn the blue mage ability here.
Aw.
Only on the level 50 can I learn it.
Lord of Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence.
I think fire spells are going to be doing dick, aren't they?
Elemental resistances are not a thing.
Really?
Base resistances are a thing.
What resistances?
Elemental.
Oh,
No, I
mighty
mean,
Ifrit,
what
we
other
bring before you ignorant
resistances?
savages who know it went through too fast.
Let me put it like
Turn off
this.
auto
Resistances aren't a thing.
Okay. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen hearts with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed to. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The lords of the souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn.
Oh, he just looks lovely.
I love the way the Primals look.
Yeah.
Vera, you say that you haven't even seen Tsukiyomi yet.
Okay.
I mean, you won't for a long time, but Tsukiyomi looks amazing.
All right.
Lakshmi looks amazing.
Your words are my bread. Possible. By what sorcery did you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
I would expect his voice to sound more demonic.
Yeah, Aaron
it's
can't get down to that range.
It's almost. I tried to get as low as I could go.
Kind of the there is no Dana, only Zool kind of voice.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of if Matt were playing this game, he'd be able to do that.
Yep. All right, people. There is one mechanic I need to inform you of. This is less for Aaron, more for everybody else. Eventually he will drop an infernal nail. As soon as the infernal nail is on the ground, everyone who's not Aaron has to destroy it.
Okay.
Aaron just needs to keep the attention.
Should I focus on that or healing?
You're gonna have to start getting used to throwing your dots in between your heals.
All right.
Like, you can't just be 100% healer in this game. People will bitch. Alright? And I don't mean like people in Gakuen, because we're awesome. No, when you start doing roulettes and all that, people will complain if you're not actually doing your part on the DPS. Alright?
Okay, ready?
One more thing.
Uh-huh.
His ground abilities, you're not gonna get like the general big pulsing, like what we've normally seen.
The telegraphs?
There is a telegraph. The ground starts glowing red.
Okay.
And then it explodes up after a couple seconds.
Okay.
So everyone pay attention for that. Because Barry is not a burst healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, he's missing his he's missing what makes his healer what it does until level 30.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. I'm good.
Hello.
Now don't.
Woo. So he does knockback, huh?
Yes. I don't normally fight him while being a melee character.
Thank you for the heals.
This is going to be a somewhat decently long fight, Barry. I can't drop heals on the
I'm still looking at my stuff, trying to figure out which...
Oh my god, Barry, why are you looking up your stuff? You should know it already.
I haven't used this class too much. And also, most of my healing is done by my pen.
You still have physics.
I know.
Keep your dots on him and keep it in
I'm just gonna try to
Aaron's health.
dodge his breath attack.
Because I got... If we get too far down, I've got it. Because your area healing is not existing.
Yeah. That's glowy.
Yeah, max out Aaron, and then hit your dots again. Infernal Nail.
Yeah, I see it.
Healing? Someone got healing on me?
Barry, don't say, oh yeah. You have to be on healing if you want to play healer.
Ow. That was scripted, wasn't it?
No, it was not. That was
Did
us
we
failing.
just fail? Yeah.
That was us failing.
That was a fail.
Hold on, I gotta do protect.
Alright. Are we
So
ready?
what went wrong?
We didn't kill the Infernal Nail fast enough,
Okay.
and that is partially on the healer.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The second I
Because
saw...
I had to stop burning the Infernal Nail to go heal Aaron.
Okay.
And Barry, your pet only heals the person closest to it that needs healing.
Oh, okay.
You have to stay by Aaron if you want your pet to heal it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it was targeting me over Aaron. And Aaron had more damage.
Yeah.
Alright. So we are on
Alright.
kind of a time crunch. I do have to end the stream at 1:30, so...
Alright.
because we
Well
got-
then I will turn on 1000 needles. I will turn on easy mode.
Okay.
The whole point was I wanted to see if we could do it without me using that ability.
Okay.
So I will use it on the nail this time.
Alright.
In fact, I'll use it on Ifrit too.
Okay. Are you ready?
Probably not, but we'll find out.
Alright. Healing.
Yeah, coming over.
Yeah, as soon as her hit point bar goes below the her level number, you need to be on that. You don't need to be right there, Barry.
Okay.
See about where I am? Behind him?
Oh, sure.
That's about where you want to be.
Yeah.
You got healing on me, Barry?
Yep. Going.
Cool.
Yeah, at that point, I had it on you too.
Okay.
After the nail drop, everyone takes big damage. And since Barry's team heal is non-existent right now, that's my job.
Alright, thanks.
Nearly gone. Does he do that nail thing again?
No, that's a one shot. Oh, right. Hey Randy, do you have a limit break on your hot bars?
Yes.
Drop it on him.
Yeah.
I don't actually get to do it.
That hurt him.
He does. Stole this.
Awesome. Pray, forgive my lateness. was delayed by a congregation of Malja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. I'm not persistent. Phew.
Yeah, Thancred's a rogue.
I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. For those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Phyllis. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire.
Ha 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 ha.
But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp drive on, shall we? This way, sir. March! March! So, that was the mighty Ifrit.
Nero!
And
Love
what a
that guy.
disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Vilth Legion.
7th.
Legion.
It's VII.
Okay. 7th
Yeah.
Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior.
As we keep going, the cutscenes keep getting longer.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we have 5
and
minutes
then you
left.
get a giant cutscene that masquerades as a dungeon.
Ooh.
5 minutes
Yeah.
to complete the bullet. Wait, so this was actually timed? I didn't see a timer.
Yes, it was
There's
time.
all the dungeons and everything are timed.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that for like when you were first running a dungeon, you got bonuses for completing it extra fast, but is there a timer that I should know about? I don't see anything.
The timer, they dropped the
it's in the
timer when
quest
we
bar.
finished the trial.
Oh, okay. It's probably just like the usual fate timer and stuff that I
Yep.
see. Okay. Shoot 'em in. All the people have been rescued. Yay. There you are, Phyllis. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's anonymous defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time, at least. Now, where were we? Yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds, for once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all of her misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't subject to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission.
You do all the work, he gets all the praise.
Yeah, basically. You,
He
meanwhile...
wants to get Minfilia's pants.
You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Ran with his glasses.
I wish I was joking,
Oh my god,
but
the
I'm
fat
not.
cat mount! I want a fat cat.
I get the feeling that he wants to get into every female's pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. He wants in Minfilia's pants.
Spoilers, I take it? Spoilers!
Not really.
Actually.
So one of the
If you
skills
watch the Shadowbringers trailer, you can understand that entirely.
one of the skills I was trying to use in that was level 30 skill, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah,
And
you have to pay attention to that.
in one more level, I get a group heal. But if it's not a level 35 thing, then I don't get it.
Yeah, like you have to pay attention to when you get your skills and what level the dungeon or trial you're doing is. Hey, Aaron, hold up.
Wait, Oh, cool. Thank you, sir.
You want to do this much longer?
Alright.
Oh, is Randy
Yes!
here too?
Yeah, Rand might need a ride too. Unless he's already down
get
there.
on. Randy, where are you?
Already like part of the way there.
Okay.
Oh, you know, I'll ride on the wheel?
How far is it until we get unlock mounts?
Oh, soon.
By
Wanna
the end
hop
of the
on?
stream?
I'm the whale
Seriously?
right on top of you.
Yes.
Fat cat
You're-
mount!
You're gonna do a little. There's going to be a little bit of. Okay. Aaron might not get it by the end of the stream.
Okay.
You can have it by at least 2:30.
Yeah.
I'll actually. Oh, by 2:30.
Yeah, you can have it by 2:30.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'll have to get dressed at 2 to drive her to work.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I'll be back at 3:30. I'll have it by 4.
Yeah, you're. Ifrit was the barrier for mounts.
Yeah.
Now there's a whole bunch of story stuff, and
Story time.
I am
the
just-
triumphant hero returns.
I am just looking forward to being level 32 and getting my spell spell speed increased.
Tancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Complete. My late arrival nearly cost Phyllis her life. I wasn't there when Amalja took her prisoner. I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Phyllis, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thagra told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you face are undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ulda. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which the primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, that which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence, as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering souls, a process to which you yourself are subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents are all share a common trait. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Phyllis. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me, how many more lives Louisa would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Don't beat yourself up, Thancred. It's all good.
That's what he does best.
You just kind of killed a whole bunch of people, but... What is?
Well, he didn't kill them. You didn't kill them.
They're basically brainwashed.
Yeah, they've been brainwashed down to like a spiritual level.
Oh wow. So like when you're tempered, that just means that what the god is or the primal is feeding off of your life force, your ether or whatever.
Yeah, like the god like corrupts you down to your core. I need to word this better. You saw how like when Ifrit breathed on the whole group, they were resisting, and then suddenly, I need you in my life. It's like Ifrit's I want to say the aether that makes up Ifrit seeps into the aether of the people that it's tempering, and the people need that. Like they physically need to have Ifrit by them, so that they don't feel, so like it doesn't feel like half their heart is missing.
Okay.
So they'll steal crystals, they'll worship him, they'll do everything in their power to make sure that Ifrit can stay on on this plane.
So that's probably what's been going on with the missing people in Limsa. They weren't just kidnapped by pirates, they were actually being kind of tempered or sacrificed to be tempered to one of the primals.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 primals in Limsa.
Okay.
One you will run into via the storyline. And another one, which they make you fight at the in the quests between Heaven's Ward and Realm Report.
Okay. Alright, well, we gotta get going here. I have to get ready for work, and Ran has to get his mount. So, I'm gonna place off here. I have been Aaron Romeomoon Burke here with Randy Ranson McCulloch, Edra Nivian Dunkel, and Barry Kazak Goldberg.
It's been a pleasure.
Woohoo! And you can go ahead and find me primarily. Oh God, I just need to stretch and yawn all at once. God damn it! You can go ahead and find me at Twitch. That's my primary channel that I stream from and broadcast from. Go ahead, subscribe. I am down to Barry. You should subscribe. I need to poke Kelsey too, because she's not doing anything with her sub right now.
Oh, I unsubbed? Whoops.
Yeah, you unsub every month, so you have to resub every month.
Yeah, if you're using Twitch Prime, you have to resub every month. Other ones, you can choose to redo it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, what do you call it? There's 15 sub points, and I'm not quite sure what that does. I haven't done any research into it yet, but...
Emotes.
Emotes? Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, well...
If what I've heard from streamers is true.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't, well, we've got, with Barry and Vixie and Kelsey, I've got 3 out of 15 sub points. So if you want to go ahead and sub and figure out what the hell is going on with the sub points, go ahead and do that. That's the easiest way of donation. Otherwise, you can also donate via Patreon, Streamlabs, and PayPal, if you would like to. Otherwise, just coming in and hanging out during the stream is plenty good enough. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XIV. And then next week, it's going to be a little bit weird. No stream on Saturday. I still have overtime, at least not from me. Matt or Sarah may be streaming Lotro or some other game on Saturday, so go check out their channels. And yep, that's gonna be it for me. Have a good night, everyone.